Alright, this is Mutant Eggs issue number #13, and this one, you better get out the garlic, cause Storms has become a Dracula. And don't worry, don't be scared, Buffy Pride, the Dracula Slayer, has gone out to get her. It is spooky, but I am doing this one cause it is drawn by Mike Smiller. And he has been in the news recently for insensitively vandalising his property. You see, he did do a drawing over some basic layout work by a dead artist who was apparently best known for being dead. He was called Ringus, and you will all know him because he is from the Beatles. And this evil Mike Smiller guy, he actually drew over Ringus's pictures. And this issue, it's disgusting because all of this is him drawing over Ringus's scribbles. Like that there, that house, that is the Flask's house, originally drawn by Ringus. And this is clearly the Invisible Wife from Ringus's run on Fantastic Force. This one with the sword, obviously dead pills. And all Mike Smiller has done is given it a bit of a tit there at the side. And down here, very obviously this obviously Spider-Man, drawn by Ringus. He is shooting his web, and Mike Smiller, he has barely even changed the hand. Why would Buffy Pride be shooting webs? This is a really good image. She's getting ready to go out and kill Storms, but this is the worst thing, the absolute worst thing of all. He has actually done this over the top of some of Ringus's original artwork. It was originally the Wasp from the Avengers, and this anti-Semitic Mike Smiller, he has offensively drawn a Jewish character on top of a non-Jewish character. How dare he? The lightning as well. He has nicked that from Black Knight Returns. It's straight from it. And that is like one of Ringus's best comic books. Batman Black Knight Returns. Everyone loves that. Some people do think that Hank Miller was the brainchild behind it, but it was clearly mostly Ringus. And Mike Smiller, he is just nicking from it. And it's just disgusting that this Mike Smiller bloke, well, this art, look at it. Look at how she is posed. This is both clearly Ringus and clearly he drew Spider-Man crawling up a wall. Like, just the very basic line work, and Mike Smiller, he has come in and made a repulsive bit of alt-right art. He has gone and put a black woman on all fours, like the sexist pig boy thinks that all women should be. What a racist, Holocaust-denying, evil man. That there he has clearly just drawn over a photo of Jesus Christ. Some classic Ringus stuff. And he hasn't even changed it. What a vile, blasphemous troll. This is just so insulting to Ringus and his legacy. And these adverts here, Mike Smiller, he has even just copied these from all the other adverts that were in comics that came out this month. It's so offensive that Mike Smiller has insulted a dead man like this. I mean, I knew Ringus personally, and he would not want to be associated with something like this. And he used to love it when people made presumptions like that. And now you are having a laugh. This is classic Ringus art. The Excellent Men. And this Mike Smiller bloke, he has just added all the detail. It was just some isometric shapes when Ringus did it, but it was much better as isometric shapes. And he is dead now. And Mike Smiller, he has ruined the isometric shapes with all this detail and design, and it's disgusting. And the absolute worst thing, is he forged the signature. He forged Ringus's signature, cause you remember, Ringus, he did a video. He said after October 2008, he didn't want any more fan mail, and he wasn't signing any more autographs. Peace and love, peace and love. So this repugnant piece of work called Mike Smiller, he is forging a signature. He's forging a dead man's signature. And on some art too. How dare he? It is like he has gone to the bank. It's literally like he has gone to the bank and he has forged Ringus's signature to make a huge cash withdrawal and effectively stolen millions and millions from Ringus's estate. Just a filthy creature. You should all punch Mike Smiller in the face. And if someone else has already punched him in the face, then you should punch him again, because he deserves violence for this bigoted plagiarism of Ringus's beautiful straight lines. I mean, I knew Ringus personally, and I could actually cry over what this monster has done. And the worst part of it all, Ringus, when he drew this on a sheet of paper that Mike Smiller owned, Buffy Pride, she was just a stick figure. She didn't have this face. She was just like a circle with a few straight lines on it. And the nerve of this Mike Smiller to actually draw her face on, to actually draw over the original artwork with her face, and to make her look attractive. It is so sexist, and Ringus, he would hate to see his art used for this disgusting message. And Mike Smiller, he didn't even create Draculas. They had been around for years, and he was just nicking them off of Ringus. And the worst thing, the absolute worst thing, it is like Mike Smiller has literally gone to Ringus's gravesite with a shovel in hand and dug up his remains, and he has done a big poo in the shape of a swastika on his chest. That is exactly what he has done to Ringus. Most people would say that this fight scene was choreographed better by Ringus, when it wasn't really choreographed at all, and that Mike Smiller has predictably ruined it. Like, this bit here with her kicking storms, well, Ringus, originally, one of the few details that he had given it was he had her kicking with the other leg. But this hate-filled little child Mike Smiller, who should be banned from every convention, he has gone and he has swapped the legs around. Such an evil, terrible message. And these characters, Storms, she was created by Ringus, and Buffy Pride, she was created by Ringus as well. And Mike Smiller has just taken the characters and is using them himself for his outright hate movement agenda. He is a dirty little thief. And the worst thing, the absolute worst thing, is that after this comic, after everyone had taken him to task for his disgraceful practices and his ethnic cleansing, Mike Smiller, he actually burnt photocopies of it. He actually burn original Ringus art. And look, of course, the Jewish girl, she gets killed. So, Divin say this isn't Mike Miller's agenda, and it's even more offensive because Ringus, he was Jewish apparently, so this is like a personal insult and a hate crime. Do not support this Mike Miller. He is just the evilest. He should never work in the industry again. And it don't matter that it was just a bad idea. He is an affront to decency. And he as much as literally raped Ringus's wife and children in this comic. It's vulgar. It's a good story though, with some decent art. I rate it 7 thumbs up.